Hi, I'm not Lisa and I can't cook, but supposedly anybody can cook. So today I'm going to make pot roast. Let's get started. I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay, I can help you.
Okay, good.
Start with the mushrooms. Go ahead and wash them and break off the stems.
On all of them.
On all of them.
Okay.
You need to wash each one individually.
Aw, crap. All right, washed.
Now we're going to slice the mushrooms. I'm going to have you use the food processor to your left.
I mean, reasonable. Not at all nuts.
First thing, I want you to take the whole lid off inside, and it has an adjustable blade. So lift that blade off of the spindle and spin the dial underneath to about number 4. And then replace that back on the spindle carefully, not to slice your fingers. Put the lid back on. And I want you to stack the mushrooms in there vertically, so kind of on their side. Yeah, oops. I want you to put them in a straight line, standing up like soldiers. What are you doing?
I'm getting them in there.
Like soldiers, so that they
don't
slice
fit.
on the side.
They roll on their sides.
They fit, there you go.
Why? Why bother?
Because that will slice them nicely across the grain. That's full enough. Just one layer at a time, please. Okay, now put the pusher in on top. Maybe you should slice that one with a knife. It would be good practice.
Okay.
Yep, tip of the knife down on the board. Look at you, slicing and not slicing yourself. Yep, move that thumb out of the way.
Now we're coming to the...
Yeah, this is the trickier bit. It's okay.
Okay.
You can leave that one as it is, or you can just cut it into smaller bits. I won't ask you to slice that one today. There you go. Now go ahead and empty that food processor into a bowl. You can set the mushrooms aside and we'll start on the onions.
Do I need to wash them?
No, you don't need to wash an onion. You can cut a little more off than that.
Nailed it.
There, beautiful. Now stand it on a flat end and cut it in half.
Oh, golly. How about I cut it in 3/4?
That's okay. Now peel the papery skin off the outside. And then go ahead and stand those up vertically too, just one at a time. I would do it flat side down.
Cool. Here we go.
Now go ahead and do the other onion just the same way.
My eyes are feeling great. More onion, rubbed it all over my hands again.
This is where the onion smell gets strong. You're done with all of those pieces. You can clean up.
Oh man. I have my meat. I have a different cutting board, some spices.
Salt, pepper, and a savory blend.
Savory blend, okay. What am I doing? What's the next?
Remove the meat from the package onto the cutting board, ready to season.
This is great.
You can just put them side by side. You're gonna season 2 sides of the roast. Use the salt, pinch it in your fingers, and give a really good dusting of, okay, you're gonna want a lot more salt than that.
I'm trying to coat it.
Yes, you're trying to coat it.
Okay.
Now you're gonna crack some pepper on that side. Just turn it one direction, yeah. Very nice. And now you're going to give a very generous coating of the savory blend.
Okay. Very generous. I'm trying to be generous, but it won't let me.
Push it out like a ketchup bottle. There you go.
All you had to say.
Okay, good. That's good. Stop.
Sorry. You said ketchup and I went.
You're gonna turn them over. You could use a fork so your hands don't get dirty.
You know what?
You're just gonna use your hands. That's all right. Very nice.
Right here.
You could trim that off with the knife.
Okay. Just happy to be here. Wow. That is
Yes.
still fat.
Yes.
Layer of fat. Okay, so, oh yeah, so now, I think I got it. So now I'm gonna salt. One of these is a lot more generous than the other. Pepper. Pepper and ketchup. I mean, savory seasoning blend.
This is ready for browning. We're gonna take it to the stove. We're gonna brown 2 sides, and then we're gonna roast it in the oven.
Moved all our stuff here. What am I supposed to do?
Preheat the pot. Go ahead and put it on medium-high. There you go. Go ahead and put a couple of tablespoons of the grapeseed oil that's over there into the pot. You want it to just barely cover the bottom of the pot. We're gonna let that get hot and the oil should kind of shimmer and kind of wiggle. And once that happens, you will put the beef into that hot oil. Careful when you put it in, the oil can splatter back up, so you don't want it to just thunk into the pan. Good, and let it sit still for a couple of minutes. What we wanna do is really brown the bottom of that. Gets a good flavor in there and also seasons our pan well. Using a pretty high heat here to really crust that beef. The Maillard reaction is what that's called.
How will I know it's done?
Instinct?
What if I have no instincts?
Okay. Well, you can try to lift it with a fork. If it sticks to the pan, it's not done. So when you're ready to turn it to the other side, go ahead and stab it, lift it up, and flip it over. We'll let this side have a little bit longer.
Wow. Ow!
Did you get grease on your hand?
Yes, just a little tiny splatter.
Okay, yes, and into the foil. Good. Now, do you think you need more oil or is it?
All right.
There you go. Nice one. Okay, we're gonna let that one sit for 4 minutes to let it really get brown and crusty.
For some reason 4 minutes feels like eternity.
It's been 1 minute.
It's been 4 minutes.
It's been 2 minutes. Okay, you can take that one out, put it on top of the other. Now add the vegetables, onions and mushrooms, just dump them in.
We didn't need all of them. And onions next,
Yes.
straight in?
Yes. Use those tongs and toss them around together. You can turn the heat down to medium.
I'm just kind of turning them over.
Yes, that's fine. That's fine. We're just trying to kind of blend them together, so we'll let those sit in there for a minute or two, just till they start to wilt a little bit and don't take up quite so much space. Then we're going to deglaze the pan, which is a fancy word for scrape all the flavorful bits off the bottom with the red wine that's over there. We're not looking to cook these through. They'll cook plenty long in the oven. You're doing a great job.
Thanks. I did it all by myself. Okay, so pour this in.
Yes. So just give it a scrape and see if you feel anything.
I mean, on this side, I guess.
Okay, yeah, so
Feel a
scrape
little bit.
those up. That's all the good flavor. Here's the trickiest part.
I have to take half of it out of here, put it into here, because we're making double. Got it.
That's the flavorful part. Second pot roast goes into the yellow pot.
Oh,
Yes. Only 2 things left. One is the fresh thyme, And then the unsalted beef stock. Add beef stock until about 1 inch of beef is sitting above the juices. You can go ahead and put the lid on that one and juice the other.
And add this to this. That's hot.
Yes, hot pads would be advised.
We need to start the oven. Oven mitts.
The pan underneath supports the bottom of the foil tray.
Okay. Oh. That thing ain't messing around. How do we know when it's done? Just
It'll be fork tender.
cool. Let's go play video games. Okay, I'm back at the stove.
Now that the pot roast is almost done, it's time to start our carrots.
Okay.
You'll use about 1 pound of carrots. We're using baby carrots because they're easy.
I love you.
Turn the stove on to about medium-high. We're gonna get it up to heat fast and then we'll turn it down.
Inch from the bottom.
Go ahead and salt that, about 1 teaspoon. You can use a teaspoon if you'd like, or you can estimate.
Teaspoon.
Now you get to get fancy with the thyme. I hold the end of the stem with the leaves on it and run my fingers down the stem, taking the rest of the leaves with it. Cover the pot. We'll stir it in a little bit and let them simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes to soften the carrots but not make them mushy.
Cooking's fun. Quite a bit of that has simmered off. So then I'm just gonna get these into the serving dish, 1 carrot at a time. This won't take forever at all. Ooh, 2 on that one. This does not feel particularly efficient. Ooh, bad boys are steaming. It has been 3 hours, but now, in theory, it's ready. This thing weighs 1,000,000 pounds. This one merely 250,000.
Now we need to serve it up with some salad and carrots. I am so proud of you. You made dinner.
We should try it.
That's really good, dear. Would you like to taste?
That's nice.
That's good.
I was worried I oversalted it, but apparently I just love salt.
Do you want to make dinner tomorrow night?
No, apparently I can cook.
Anybody can cook.
You're right again.